You are the last person in the world I'd expect to see here.
I have just as much right to be here as you do, Iris.
Dennis is my son.
And my ex-husband. I still bear his name.
Not as far as I'm concerned, Miss Marshall.
I still care very much what happens to Dennis, even though we're divorced, Iris.
Oh, you couldn't possibly care what happens to him. You've already demonstrated that.
In what way?
In every way. You have a real nerve coming here when you're to blame for Dennis's whole problem.
Oh, I think you can share that blame, Iris.
How dare you say that after what you did to him with that film?
I am not going to let you hold that film over my head any longer.
Oh, if I could hold it over your head, I would. But I don't want a scandal any more than you do.
I find that very hard to believe.
Well, I don't know why you should.
You knew that Dennis was planning on showing that film at the party last night, didn't you?
Yes, I knew his plans.
And it was you who invited all your rich and famous Houston friends to the party to see the film, wasn't it?
I had no part in Dennis's plans.
I don't believe you.
Well, whether you believe me or not is of no concern to me. But it so happens I'm telling you the truth.
You forget, Iris. I know you too well.
I think you're putting yourself in my place and imagining what you would have done. But you mustn't think that the whole world would sink to your level.
After what you did at that party, I don't think you should throw stones at anyone.
All right, Paige. I knew Dennis planned to show the film. But I didn't approve of it, and I did everything in my power to stop him.
Everything but go to Elliot and me and tell us the truth.
I stopped Dennis from showing the film. That's all that should concern you.
My concern is Dennis, Iris. And what he's gone through.
Oh, he didn't go through half of what you're going to go through before I'm finished with you. I read in the paper this morning about your boutique. What was the quaint little name you've chosen for it? Page 1?
Yes, that's right.
I'm really surprised that you think you can pull that off, Paige.
Actually, Iris, most of the work is done. It's about to open in a week.
I hope you haven't put all your capital into this new venture. You know the old saying, all your eggs in one basket.
My finances are none of your business, Iris. But it's sweet of you to be concerned about my welfare.
My only concern and hope is that you have set aside enough money to buy a one-way ticket out of town when the boutique closes.
I don't plan for the boutique to close.
No, of course you don't. But then one never knows.
I think I do.
I know the kind of establishment you have in mind. Chic clothes, chic clientele. Do you really think that decent people will patronize a shop you own?
If I have the kind of clothes that they want to buy, yes, I think they will.
Well, I don't think so.
And why not?
Once they find out the kind of person you really are.
Is that a threat, Iris? Are you going to tell them about my film?
No. That would hurt Dennis. And he's been hurt enough. But there are different ways of saying things. I just don't think I'll have any trouble at all getting the message across.
Hello, Iris.
Have you seen Dennis?
I was just with him.
Is anyone with him now?
No. I think you should check with Dr. Jeffries, though. He's at the nurse's station at the end of the hall.
Thank you.
Has Iris been here long?
Oh, long enough.
Don't let her bother you.
After every run-in I have with that woman, I tell myself that I'm not going to let her get to me the next time. But she has an uncanny ability to do just that.
What was it that Iris said to you?
It's really not important.
Well, it's important if it upset you.
I'm very easily upset at the moment.
We have to talk, Paige.
I don't think it's such a good time.
I don't think there'll ever be a good time, but we have to do it. Maybe I'm the one who's been wrong from the start.
No.
Maybe I was pushing for something that simply can't be.
Elliot, please don't do this.
I love you, Paige, but I know that doesn't give me carte blanche to say and do as I please.
I don't think you've been saying and doing as you please.
Well,
I think you've been very understanding.
It wasn't very understanding of me to threaten to follow you if you left Houston.
You told me I was running away. You were right. You made me see that.
Oh, all along I can see I've been putting pressure on you.
No, you haven't.
Taking you to lunch, taking you to dinner, going with you to the boutique, following the progress you're making. I've been smothering you.
Elliot, listen to me. I know I wouldn't have made as much progress on the boutique without your help. I'm very grateful to you for your support.
Oh, it's more than that, Paige, and you know it.
No.
I've been waiting and hoping that you would change your mind. That somehow, some way, the two of us would get together. That night, in your family's cabin, when we were caught in the rain, I sensed a feeling inside of me that I thought had died. And I was very selfish. I wanted to hold on to that feeling. I had no right to force that feeling on you.
You didn't force anything on me.
Well, you felt that what I felt was wrong.
Because I knew what Dennis would feel when he found out.
Because I was his father and you were his wife.
Yes.
Well, maybe you were right. Maybe it is wrong. I don't know. But I'm willing to ask myself that question now.